on me. Got features like Riri, and it's water on my wrist. Yeah, like Fiji, I'm ballin'. Top 30 on my fit. Don't worry, I won't miss. Ballin', ballin', ballin'.
Oh, say does that.
Hello and welcome to Sunday night NBA action here on, well, when we look at tonight.
Maserati is right, I'm going out of space. I remember days going on missions, hopping in fences, running from. I got on all the Cadillacs, slide through like I'm Obama. I'm going to St. Laurent store, Louis Vuitton, Don. I'm so come. I was in the back eating jambalaya. How about the PJ straight in my pajamas? Hey, we got it popping. I'm straight out the city, my. But they never knew when I was on it.
And now we're starting.
It's a battle of the big. Two fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with the Anthony Melton. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. Here's Harden. Embiid from outside. Offensive rebound. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the 3 ball is good. Embiid's got 6.
Showing off the superb handles for a 7-footer, Joel Embiid handles that thing tight.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Now Melton, after Marcus Smart missing on that last 3-pointer. Embiid, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Harden's shot is good.
Intelligent ball movement that time from Embiid, getting it to a guy with a better shot.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Beyond the arc. They get it again. From deep. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Launches it. The shot missing. And Boston will go the other way with it. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. Here's Philadelphia. They're on an 18-6 run. Harden way outside. Rebound Boston. And here is Tatum. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers the past few seasons have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
Derek White's checked in for the Celtics. Harrell, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Celtics trail by 15. Right side, Williams. There's the 3. Here's Horford. Drills it from outside.
Horford's three-point shooting has really developed. Been an impressive journey for him. He understands the value of being a big guy that can spread the floor by making threes.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Now Harden, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And here's Harden after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. The 76ers leading by 15. Here's Harden on the wing. 12 points for him. Hits it from three-point range.
A guy like Harden makes a coach look really good. I mean, you can rely on him to consistently give you big scoring performances.
Now here's Tatum. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. From deep, Harden. And Horford pulls it down. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. .109 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Harden. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Harden's got 17 now. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. A three-pointer is right on target. Harden's got 20 points.
And this is why you got to be in Harden's jersey. I mean, if you lay off of him for a second, he burns you with that quick shot.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. From deep three-point range, Rebound by Williams. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. The 76ers leading by 23. Perilous screen on White. Lets it go with a three. Harden, that's good. 23 points in the game.
Man, it's fun watching Harden use the pick and roll to his advantage, getting space off the screen and letting it fly with ease.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot and they look totally dejected.
There's 21 seconds left in the first. Headshot off. White with the defensive effort. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, Joel Embiid.
7 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Robert Williams.
If you want to know how clever Harden is as a player, just take a look at his one-on-one game, the way he can pretty much beat any defender. Quite impressive.
Now a timeout called by Boston. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Off the inbound pass. Drains the three-pointer. Harden's got 27.
A threat to shoot whenever he catches it. Harden wasting no time.
James Harden getting it done for Philadelphia. He's got 8 three-pointers in the game. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, on the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. DeAnthony Melton out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. That's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense. And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Brown against Melton. Jaylen Brown, and that's good. Brown's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And here's Harden for 3, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable. Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Shot from free throw range. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Harden's got 38 points. Embiid with it. He's got 18. Pass to Harden. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And it's Tucker atop the key. Deflects the pass. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 14-3 run. A shot by Harden, wide open. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
76ers have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Tucker finds Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Tatum's shot is off.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
From deep. That shot missing. And the Celtics going the other way now. Now Horford. Here's Brown. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. And here's Harden for 3. Drops in the tray. Harden's got 47 points. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. But it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Fires from deep. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. Philadelphia shooting impressively throughout at 62%. From deep, Harden. And another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. That'll be a 5-second call.
Sixers ball.
Here is Harden. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
There are very few any better than Harden at the and one. He's an expert. He looks for the contact, initiates it, gets it, and still finishes. You can't be too physical with him.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. Now, here is Harden. Six to shoot. Three-pointer. Another three for Philadelphia.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Horford's gotten just 1 of 7 of his shots to go. Harden outside. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the half. The three from Harden. Another one goes. Incredible. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Got it up. What a play! Simply drains it in. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Derek White is out there with Brown, and it's Williams at the center. That's the Boston Five. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Melton passes to Embiid. Over Horford. Embiid, no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And Tatum launches it from deep. Offensive rebound. Williams dishes to Brown. They shoot again. Kept alive by Boston. Williams' shot is off. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Hey, good luck trying to move Embiid off the block. If Joel has position, there's not much anybody can do to stop him.
It's offline from half court. The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And Tucker kicks to Harden. Embiid trying to break loose. And Harden with the basket on the assist from Tucker.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. The three from Harden. Another three for Philadelphia.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Philadelphia. They've picked up 11 straight. From deep. The rebound by the Celtics. Horford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's the Celtics ball. They're scoreless since the first half.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Harden's shot is good.
Boy, Tucker, ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
And again,
And that's 70.
he's unbelievable.
You know, very few players have the license from three-point range that Harden has, and his license has no expiration date on it.
Boston, no good that time either. And for the 76ers organization, the expectation is, of course, Clark, a championship.
And that's where the expectation should be when you have a potential MVP in Joel Embiid. I mean, he's been an MVP candidate multiple seasons in a row. I think the Sixers should be thinking title.
The 76ers have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. From deep, cans it from downtown. Harden's got 15 points in just the second half.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
The 76ers have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. No good on the quick three. So it's Boston now, searching for that first bucket here in the third. 1:53 left in the third quarter. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
You know, every year Embiid seems to kick his scoring up just a notch. I think he realizes how dominant he can be.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Hits the three-point bomb.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Embiid kicks it to Tucker. Takes the three. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Embiid with the screen on White. He got it again. Sensational. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
White, the offensive rebound. They need this. Here's Williams. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. From the arc, it's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
Embiid being nicely set up by his teammates, and he's ready when they get him the ball.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Outside, White. From deep three-point range, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Down low. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Harden. 42 points for Joel Embiid.
hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
1 second left, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Philadelphia with a huge... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. DeAnthony Melton out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. That one falls.
You know, usually Harden is at the rim or behind the arc, but he's got that mid-range game in his bag, too.
The half-court bomb falls off target. Williams against Embiid. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Good. And Harris gets the assist. Embiid's got 47 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
For Boston, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Tatum's shot is off. Harden surveying the D. Embiid finds Harden. Lets the 3 fly. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Tatum's shot is off.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And the 76ers with possession. It's been 13 unanswered points for him. Connects again.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. And it's White missing. Philadelphia has gotten in the groove from 3-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Kicks it out to Harden. And another one falls.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Driving to the basket. Harris passes to Harden. Shoots over White. Embiid dishes to Harris. Fires the 3. Kicks it out to Harden. And stolen by White. Williams, that's for 2. And it's off the back rim, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And good, he hits it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Again, the miss by Williams.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And guys, James Harden continues to be one of the most dominant offensive forces.
Kevin, I don't think there's any question about it. No matter what city is on the front of his jersey, as long as Harden is on the back of it, you can expect the ball to go through the twine and for him to drop dimes too. He's clearly one of the best scorers of this generation by far.
Fires at the elbow. Off the left rim and out. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that. And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes. Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt about it.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. The 76ers shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Harden right side. Over White. Harden's shot is off. 1:51 left in the fourth. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the layup falls.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden, so much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
Philadelphia with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W
For Philadelphia.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for James Harden.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And Tucker kicks to Harden. Tucker the pass to Harden. Lets it go from 14. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Pulls up on the elbow. Again, Philadelphia.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Pass to Embiid. Harden with it. Now guarded by Tatum.
And it's almost impossible to stay down on Harden's shot fake. I mean, he's effective at getting defenders in the air, and when that happens, you're at his mercy.
Harden hits them both. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep. And it's Melton with the rebound. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Harden outside. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Sixers ball.
And the technical free throw is good. Shakes him. Off on that one. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they could...
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.